things discussed here were correct. A lot of these religions, these whatever is systems of control, and that's why I was an atheist for so long. But then I found out the Earth was flat, and I was like, wait a minute,
You
what?
found that out?
Yeah, I had to. I did 7 hours. Is it left for me? All right, you can laugh at me. But
uh,
I was like, I did 7 hours of research. I was like, wait a minute, what if it is flat? And then the whole world changed. Like, what if the Christians are right? But then that was a trap too, because the New Testament is all fake.
you
It's
could
all
have
created by
just
the Romans.
literally gone outside and like looked at the moon and been able to tell that the Earth isn't flat. You know that, right?
Okay, but there is footage. Like you can even search on TikTok. There's footage of people flying over the sun and the moon. If you
No,
that's
there
why.
isn't.
Yes, there is, sir. That's
No,
why you have
there
to go.
isn't.
You have to go and research on your own, just like me.
If you had researched on your own, you wouldn't. So, oh, jeez.
So,
I saw a video on TikTok. No. So, if the Earth were flat and the moon were above
uh,
us, that would mean two people thousands of miles away would be looking at that moon like this, and they would see completely different looking moons. But that does not happen. It is. There are so many physical impossibilities with the Earth being flat.
well, see, the thing is, my last job was in aerospace. We were
I
developing,
so doubt that.
okay, but we were developing products for aerospace and military equipment. But there was one product we said we made, which was satellites. But that was not true. That was just for marketing. We didn't produce satellites because they don't exist. 99% of our international data goes through undersea cables. It doesn't go through satellites, which is
Can you
why when
name me
Nope.
one company that actually produces satellites? Just give me the name of the company. Doesn't even have to be
NASA,
the one you work for. Just give
is
me the
it
name of a company that produces satellites.
NASA? But they
NASA's not a
produce,
company.
NASA doesn't produce
but
satellites as a company. No.
they don't produce satellites. They produce weather balloons, and that's why they're the
The
biggest.
question was,
Uh,
could you name a company that makes satellites?
just one manufacturing company that makes satellites.
Like actual satellites that go to
Just the name
space.
of a company. Even one that just claims to make satellites. I don't care if you think they actually do it. Just one company that claims to make satellites.
Hmm.
Is the research in the room with us right now, Anime?
Okay, there is this one by George Soros. I forgot his name. I think they had a patent with Elon Musk where they were supposed to ship their satellites to space. I forgot the company's name,
Okay, so this is
but
why
yeah,
I don't believe you worked for
just search
any sort of aerospace engineering company that produced satellites, because you'd be able to name one if you did.
no, just search up George Soros satellite company. He had they claim that he works with Elon Musk to send out satellites to space.
Great.
I'm sorry, I can't give you the name. I don't even know it.
That's fine. So,
But
I think talking about the shape of the Earth would be completely pointless because I could say, we have GPS systems, right? And you would just say,
yes,
no, we don't. So, like, you will just
yeah,
simply deny all
but
of the evidence, and it's just really not. I mean,
it,
it wouldn't even be funny. I feel like,
all
but
right, then
you
we
want to
could
talk
just
about
talk about,
evolution?
yeah, all right. Yeah, I don't believe in that either. I
Why not?
actually I believe in adaptation, all that stuff.
How
But
does
you know what?
adaptation happen?
Uh, Actually, I don't even know if it does happen. Actually,
Cool. How many? Well,
because
never mind what I was going to ask.
so so it's like I found out all these people who created all these ideas and everything. They're either Freemasons or Jesuits. That's why the Catholic Church created the Big Bang Theory. Catholic Church created the evolution theory. They all work together to hide
Fucking idiot.
because like it's a huge pipeline, Catholic to atheism. That's like the one of the biggest pipelines there is, because that's what it is. They created it, to cover up the existence of the Most High. If you actually read
in order to accomplish what goal?
because honestly, they're like the most satanic place on earth. If you look into them, they run the
So you're not a
CIA.
Christian, but you believe in Satan.
Um,
You're not a very good
I
troll.
believe in evil. I believe in evil.
That's great.
'Cause you see all these people coming out now. It's like Epstein, P. Diddy, Harvey Weinstein, all these people linked to all these intelligence agencies, all these politicians and celebrities that are basically doing really, really bad things. And
Sure. So why was the theory of evolution invented?
to hide the Most High.
And why are people doing that?
Be- Honestly, because I think if you okay, this is my what I know. Because if you read the Old Testament, they are the Israelites were the strongest. They were chosen by the Most High, and they were. That's the whole story about. That's what it's about. Just that bloodline through Israel, the Hebrews, whatever, fighting against all these armies and whatever, and they couldn't beat them. Even like 300 Israelites against like 10,000 men, they could win. But if they destroyed their covenant, which is the laws, the Ten Commandments with them, they could control them, and that's why they created the New Testament. If you worship Jesus, you're breaking the first commandment, which is that you should not worship anyone other than the Most High. They created all these.
You what?
Yeah, that's what it is. They make you think that Jesus is God or the
Oh,
only way
okay.
to
I
God.
gotcha.
That is actually a sin. He says
Great. So why are they doing that?
because they got brainwashed. They literally got brainwashed. That's why Jesus tells you to pay taxes to the Romans. It's a form of slavery. This is a mind control book.
So
The New
what should we
Testament.
do?
We should reject all of it. Reject anything the Catholic Church tells you. They even came out with a new anime character
I'm
named
literally not
Lucy.
Catholic. So what else should we do?
I know. So we should use the Old Testament to see that every one of these Christians are actually they're following teachings from the church,
Yeah.
the
And then
Catholic
what
Church.
should we do?
Oh, follow the Ten Commandments. That's how
So what?
that's how you keep the covenant with the Most High.
Can I
That
ask you
is
a
Okay.
question?
So after I'm done not coveting my neighbor's goods, what should I do?
who knows when everybody gets there, the true Israel might come back. That's what I think.
Okay.
Can I ask you a question?
It sounds like
Yeah,
you
go,
have no contributions to society to make. Go ahead, Matthew.
yeah, go ahead.
So if the Israelites are
Uh-huh.
the chosen people
Yeah,
and they're so powerful and they got God behind them and God backing
yeah.
them, why were they not capable of following through with God's instructions to defeat the Amalekites? Why did they fail in their mission to do that?
I don't know. Did they keep their laws? Did they keep it all?
We're talking about the Israelites, right?
Yeah.
Why did they fail? Why weren't they able to defeat the Amalekites like they were told to by God?
I don't know. I didn't read that that deep yet, but
That's the Old Testament.
yeah.
They were instructed to go forth and utterly destroy the Amalekites, the men,
Mm-hmm.
women, the children, the oxen, the cattle, everything, right? Even their
Yeah.
livestock.
Yep.
There were still Amalekites after, means they did not do so. So
Yep.
they failed.
They
If they
failed.
had God backing them and they were the strongest and they were the chosen and they were all the, why would they fail?
I guess because we're humans and we always fail.
But you said that just a few Israelites were capable of taking on
Yeah,
anybody.
they are.
Then why did they fail?
Because
Hon-
sometimes they aren't.
Yeah, I remember there is this one story where they had
Weird.
that where they lost their Ark of the Covenant to somebody. Who was it again? I forgot.
It was to Indiana Jones took it. Well, before
Yeah.
him, it was the Nazis that took it.
And before that,
I don't know.
yeah, me neither. But they lost it. They lost it because like that army, that other nation, they brought in prostitutes. Oh, sorry, I don't know if we could say that here. They brought in women to defile the men, and when they start adultering and doing all these other things, they start sinning. They lose
Sounds
their
fun.
power. Yeah, yeah, but You lose your power. What can I say?
People don't have powers.
Oh, you're right. Only
Only
the
the
Most
Most
High
High
gets it.
has that, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I
What
guess so.
Yeah.
what
You know
makes
what? I'm
Hebrew
going to start my own
Israelites special?
religion with blackjack and hookers. In fact,
Hmm.
forget the religion and the blackjack.
Great quote.
Yeah, but that's what most Christians don't understand. It was never a religion. It was just a promise, a covenant with the Most High.
No,
But the
you.
Romans, huh?
No, you.
Yeah,
So
sorry.
hey, anime.
Yeah,
What makes Hebrew Israelites special? How
I
can
don't
we
know. They
tell
were
somebody's
just
a Hebrew
chosen
Israelite rather than, I don't know, somebody like me?
because honestly, there are other bloodlines on this earth created by fallen angels. I do believe in the Nephilim and the giants.
Yeah, of
I
course.
believe
Yeah.
everything.
What makes the Black Hebrew Israelites special?
I don't know.
What about them is special?
They were just chosen. That's it. That's it. He chose that bloodline
How
because
could
he
we
created
figure
it.
out who they are?
I guess maybe because they're maybe maybe they're black.
Could I be a Hebrew Israelite?
It says in Numbers that yes, the sojourners, there is one law for you and the sojourners, and that they could enter in to Israel as well.
So the bloodline doesn't matter?
Bloodline, Matt. Okay, here's where it gets to deep esoteric stuff, because our bodies are like antennas for consciousness,
They
and
are
sometimes there's
not.
so there's rabbis out there. You go search up the rabbi believes Jews comes from aliens. I don't believe the current day Jews are the same as Hebrews, but okay, this rabbi explains that us Jews, I'm not saying us, but them, they get their ideas and wisdom and training and guidance from other entities in other dimensions. You can look this up. They believe they are aliens, and this is like the most high-ranking rabbi, like international rabbi. I don't even know his name, but yeah, they had a conference, and it's translated in English.
Damn.
But
Was George
yeah,
Soros there?
no, but a lot of Ukrainians and Russians, and that's where I'm getting into. The Nephilim have most Nephilim people with Rh negative blood are descendants of Nephilim. They usually have 6 fingers. They're usually taller, have reddish hair, have discolored eyes, which is like not melanated eyes, but could be white. Could be white eyes, could be white hair.
Who
And
has white eyes?
Do they just not have enough melanin? Is that the problem?
well, if you mix melanin with blonde person, you get reddish hair and freckles. Uh, it's very interesting, but
Like Steph
when you
Curry. So you think Steph Curry is half Nephilim, half.
yeah, dude, why do you think they're so tall? You, I,
What do you
maybe
mean, you
these.
people?
Oh, I'm just being facetious, I guess. But
I'm not, it's not funny anymore. I mean, it's kind of funny, but